Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on this channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls, which is sprinkling migraine enlightenment. I also do lifestyle updates and sister-log updates. So today I have three quick and easy Christmas in July decorations or Christmas trees that I'm going to be creating for today's video. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope you enjoy. For DIY number one, I have this shadow box that I picked up from Michael's. I've had it for probably 2 years now. I also have some ribbon. I believe that came from Hobby Lobby. And then I have a piece of like a stem that I picked up. That came from Hobby Lobby also. It came in a pack. And I also have some Scrabble letters that came from, I believe, Temu. So I'm going to start off by taking my ribbon and I'm going to start hot gluing it inside of the shadow. I'm going to um, create a border and using it to use ribbon to create a border for my picture frame, my picture that I'm going to be creating here. So I'm using the red and white ribbon because I am going to spell out the word peppermint. So this, I wanted to make a couple of little like small Christmas tree DIYs or pictures to be able to put on my tier tray in my dining room for Christmas. So I figured what better time than to go ahead and start doing them now. So that way I can just go ahead and hit the ground rolling when it's time to start decorating. So here I am just adding that ribbon inside of the shadow box, and what I'm doing is I'm hot gluing it on the ends, and I'm going to bend it back and then bend it back again the opposite direction to make sure that my lines add up. I mean the red stripe on the ribbon, I want that to add up to like a box. So once I have that complete, I'm going to go ahead and cut my stem, and I'm going to hot glue that. And then I'm going to start to position my Scrabble letters. Here I'm just using a paint stir to make sure that I have it even on both sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to hot glue it with some of my my hot glue stick. And that is going to be it for this DIY. I love the way that this turned out. So yeah, let me know what you think about this DIY. And I would also like to thank you all for spending part of your Sunday with me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for continuing to support my channel. I do greatly appreciate it. We are moving right along to our second DIY for today. So I have some velvet ribbon, red and red. I'm also going to be using the Plaster Waverly chalk paint, and then I have this little like stand that I picked up from Dollar General. It was $1, so I went ahead and painted it with the plaster paint. And originally I was going to use the red velvet ribbon, but the stand that I'm using to create this DIY was wet and it fell on top of the ribbon and I got paint all over it, so I decided to go ahead and just use the green ribbon instead. So what I'm going to do is take the ribbon and I'm just going to hot glue it from side to side using both sides of the ribbon. So I'm going to use the darker side on the right side, and then the lighter side as I flip it over will be on the inside coming from the left side. And then so I'm just going to go ahead and create this design all the way down the board here, and then I'm going to also create a stem using the ribbon. So once I'm completely finished hot gluing the ribbon down onto my picture here, I'm going to go back and add a star. So Originally the star that I put on it was white, and as I have been looking over it for the past couple of days, I just thought that you really can't see the star because it's white and it has a white background. So I did change that up, and you'll actually see that in the reveal. So here I am hot gluing the stem down, or creating the stem with my ribbon. And then once that was complete, I decided that, of course, I'm going to go ahead and add my star. And then I needed to add something else. I wanted to add some gifts to the bottom of my tree. So here I'm just adding that white star. And like I said, you really can't see it. So what I did was I added some metallic gold um, paint to the star to be able to see it, so that you will be able to see it better. So then I decided I'm going to make some gifts for my tree. And so I took a craft stick and cut it down to size. And I'm also using some of the Scrabble letters to write out the word Jesus. And so Jesus is going to be spelled out as my gifts. And then I'm also going to take a piece of the velvet ribbon and make a little bow on it and hot glue it to the top. And that is going to be it for this DIY, and I absolutely love it. Let me know what you think about this DIY. So here I am just hot gluing my Scrabble letters to my craft stick. And then once I have my letters, once I have my gifts glued onto my craft stick, I'm going to take two of the Scrabble letter blocks or squares. They don't have anything on them, so I'm going to go ahead and hot glue those to one side on each side of the stem, and then I'm going to use that to give it a little bit of dimension so that it looks like the gifts are not flat onto my tree, so that it brings them forward some. So I'm going to go ahead and hot glue that together, and then I'm going to add my bow. And then once I have my bow placed, I'm going to go back and use my palm sander and do a little bit of distressing. And that is going to be it for this DIY. I'm telling you, I absolutely love the way that this turned out. So I think that I may do a couple of more in a couple of different colors, and probably group them together. I think that would be really pretty. Let me know what you think. I would also like to say that I am using my new phone to record this video, so I would ask that you all be patient with me as I try to figure out the different settings and lighting while using this phone. Eventually it will get better. And we are moving on to our last and final DIY for today. So I have this cutting board from Dollar Tree. I also have, I'm going to use the other star from that stem, or that pick, excuse me. And then I have another stem that came from Hobby Lobby. And then I have some some stems or tree branches. This came off of a pick from the Dollar Tree. I just had a couple of them, so I decided I was just going to go ahead and use them to create a tree. I think I was going to do something with these last year, but I never did. So here I am placing, trying to place everything how I want it. So now that I've figured out how I'm going to place everything, I'm going to go ahead and start to hot glue everything down. So I'm going to start off by hot gluing the stem down. I'm also going to add a little bit of hot glue on the sides, only because the stem does not fit, or does not sit level or flat onto my cutting board. And my cutting board was already cut. I mean, already, excuse me. My cutting board was already painted with the plaster chalk paint, because like I said, this was going to be a DIY that I was going to do last year, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just start off by starting to hot glue my stems or my branches onto my tree to create my Christmas tree. And then once I have everything hot glued down, I'm also going to go back and add that star from that pick. I believe those picks came from Joann's, and I think they were like 90% off when I purchased them. And then once I have my stems placed, and then I have my star, and I'm also going to go back and add the metallic gold to the star on this one also, because you really just cannot see, although the background is plaster and then the star is like a stark white, you really can't see it. So I'm going to go back and add the metallic gold to the star on this one also. And then once that is complete, I'm going to add a little stamp to the bottom of this DIY. And I wanted it to look like, well, what I was going for is like, you know, when you get your Christmas cards and it has like the Christmas tree, and then it just has like at the bottom, it just says like season's greetings in the corner. So that was what I was going for. So let me know what you think about this DIY. But I still love the way that it turned out. And yeah, so that is going to be it for today's DIYs. I would like to thank you for spending part of your Sunday with me. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye.